Hey there, Tuba Titan 12 here with another video. This is about the anime I'm the Villainess, so I'm Taming the Final Boss. This is episode 3. I truly love this series. It just gives me joy. I love my shonens a lot. I love seeing fighting everything, but shows like this are just really, really cool to kind of just watch and relax with. And it has a good story that I'm starting to see. And guys, of course, you gotta love them. So the story opens up to where Eileen's getting ready for the ball that she got invited to by Lilia and Cedric. Pretty much, they want to announce their engagement, and before they can do that, she has to sign her the papers that she's no longer going to be the fiance anymore uh, with Cedric. So she has to go to the ball, but the GOAT of the series, Claude, he got her a new dress. She's looking good. She goes to the ball. Apparently, she's been working behind the scenes with some of her friends to find out who really was threatening Lilia. Because in the other episode, you noticed that, Cedric was getting all angry because he thought that Lilia was being threatened by Eileen. But it turns out that is not the case whatsoever. And later on in the episode, they reveal who it is. It is Lilia. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it out. Go ahead and just throw it out there. Lilia was the person who did it. She is evil. She is trash. I don't know if it's because of the routes of the game, which they kind of alluded to, but I think it's just because she's purely evil in this version of the story. So pretty much, she wrote all the letters. She pretty much was saying that, hey, that Eileen was eventually going to kidnap her. So she went ahead and threw those letters out there to put pressure for Eileen to get in trouble and to be isolated pretty much. And she not only did she do that, but she actually went to the castle where Claude was at to try to, I guess, get him to like her now. And I know in the game, because she was the hero in the game, there was a route, I guess, that Claude was with her. But this just seems so awful and terrible. She got Cedric out there looking for her, but in reality, she's the one that wrote the letters. She's the one that went into hiding to try to pretend like it was actually Eileen that did it. But Eileen didn't do anything to this girl whatsoever. But she completely just made up this whole story that it was her doing it, and she went into hiding to put the blame on Eileen. And then she had the nerve to go to the castle. Now, one thing about her is she apparently has these special maiden type powers to where it can, I guess, really mess with your mind. Because Claude, when she got closer to Claude and said certain things, it jacked him up. His number two in command, I think it's Belzebeth, I believe is his name, but he got affected too. So Claude ended up sending her and said, "Hey, you got to get up out of here. I don't want you anywhere near me." So she has some type of power to where I think it's her words, and I think she might do the same thing to Cedric too, to where she's trying to turn everybody against Eileen, and it backfired something serious in this episode because it had Cedric looking stupid in front of everybody because this girl decided to do all this crazy stuff to try to pin the blame on Eileen. Later on in the episode, so I'll go back to the party or whatever. They're in the party. Cedric, he's going crazy, just all kind of dumb stuff. But Claude comes in like Superman, cape flapping, comes through the ceiling to show up, let Cedric know that, hey, you're being an idiot. Eileen then shows the paperwork. So the stationery that Lilia used to try to frame Eileen, it only matches to her stationery. They do this special thing to where they cut out a little rose or whatever in the stationery once it's complete. So if you want to ever match up to who actually wrote the stationaries, it's very, very simple to find because they only match that particular stationery. And that was how Eileen was able to prove that Lilia was the one who wrote those threatening letters. So it absolved Eileen. She went in, she signed off that she don't want to be with Cedric anymore. Cedric looked like a complete fool. They tried to do a little sympathy with Cedric in the episode, saying that, he was sad because his brother always got the shine, but I'm not. I don't care. I don't care. He's trash to me. But I really, really enjoyed this episode. At the very end, they put a little teaser to show what actually happened in the game. The reason why Claude went super crazy and started destroying things because he got betrayed by someone, the person I guess he was really, really close to growing up. But I hope nothing like that happens in this series. I don't think it will. They'll probably play around with it to where he gets super angry, but then Eileen will show up to save him and the typical stuff. But guys, this was a great episode. I truly enjoyed it. Tell me what you think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. I apologize if I stumbled throughout the video. I do this in one take and I just go with it. So, hope you enjoyed. Take care. Deuces.